So I have one, Jane, in the Nelson Beebe in Utah. Um, Braille is, to my knowledge, is based on essentially a 6-bit character set.
Yes.
To what extent does that limit or control how you represent specialized materials such as Unicode, such as chemistry symbols, such as mathematics?
Yeah. And Paulius and some of the others may have better knowledge than I do of this. There is continuing work that has to be done on that because, as you have guessed, it's a limited number of different combinations that you can have. Often how it's dealt with is by having dots in more than one cell to represent a concept. So yeah, so like when you're coding, you'll get like different sets of symbols that might represent types of brackets or other types of things. And I'm not that familiar with chemistry, but I think that both of those areas, and there's still work being done. There was originally work done for math by Abraham Nemeth in the maybe 1950s to develop some good tools for math that have worked for quite a while in terms of being able to represent equations and things like that. But I know there's been more things happening lately with computer systems and things like that. And some of that's had to change because of the way that people created those dots. Then it became ambiguous, like one symbol would be ambiguous as to what it meant in which context, because they would use the same thing to mean one thing if you're talking about math or science, and a completely different thing if you're just reading a book. And that became a problem with computers, obviously, because they couldn't necessarily tell which context that thing was in to be able to both forward to back translate from the Braille. So, I don't know if that helps at all, and there may be others who can add some things.